early on, one is focused on the technique and the technical stuff. And you've got to get that down. And then you start realizing the impact of this surgery on the patients and realizing that just doing it mechanically perfect isn't going to be enough. So you have to take people into the operation as relaxed as they can be. And it took me about 5 years of practice before I realized that what we were doing in the office wasn't enough. We would talk to people about the surgery. And I'd understand it. Parents would seem to understand it. And the young girl would sort of sit there and nod her head shyly in the background. That wasn't quite good enough. So we'd talk about what scoliosis was, what it meant to have a curve, what the possible things can happen, what the surgery was all about, what could go right, what could go wrong, right down to telling some poor little girl that yes, it's possible that people can go paralyzed in this, and this is why we're going to do it this way, and these are the people who are going to be in the room to help us, and that's why they're there, and this is why we have such a big team. And it became a lot easier the more information you gave to people, even though you don't want to scare people, but the more you gave them, the more they seemed to be able to appreciate things. So they came in a little more relaxed. People in their teens are a lot more intelligent, a lot more with it, I think, than we give them credit for. So if you give them the credit, yeah, they're going to be different now. We just didn't do that then. Nearing the end of my practice for these counseling sessions that we would have, I'd say, well, yes, your parents have to come. Which one comes is up to you. You can invite both parents, but you have to be there because I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to them. They're important to be there. Yes, that's fine, but they sit in the background. You and I talk. On the other end, as we follow people along in the clinic, again, it's not enough to show them an x-ray that says, hey, your spine is in balance and it's all healed, because they're worried about the shoulder that's up a little bit. Or they're worried about the fact that they're now 2 inches taller than they were before, and it's looking. They don't like being tall.